So this workshop, I'm super excited about. It's build your dream website in just 30 seconds with no code. That's a fantastic thing to be talking about. I'm sure loads of people are stoked about this and excited. I certainly am. My name is Ryan Priddy. I am a video creator here at WP Beginner. And at WP Beginner, one of our main goals is always to provide helpful content that's easy to understand for website owners, bloggers, and small businesses. And these workshops are definitely part of that. We're trying to bring as many of these workshops to you to give you as much value as possible. And I hope today, John, our special guest, is going to be able to do that for you. And you're going to be super excited by what he's going to reveal in this. I'm not going to say much more. I'm just going to introduce John. John is John Turner. He is the co-founder of SeedProd. And SeedProd is a fantastic website builder. I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to jump off and get into the chat right now.
All right, perfect. Let me share my screen here and we can get started. So, let me go here. Boom. All right. Is everybody, are you seeing my presentation right now?
Yes, we see it.
Okay, perfect. And just the presentation, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, welcome. I'm super excited to talk with everyone today about building websites and specifically with AI and also how you can use AI to help you build your websites, whether you use your R builder or any builder. So the title is Build Your Dream Website in Just 30 Seconds. And really, if you told me this a year ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But today, as you may or may not be aware, AI has really taken off. And this allows us to do amazing things. In fact, these websites on the screen here were built all with AI, each one about 30 seconds-ish. So we're talking 4 minutes to build out these websites. Quite powerful. So if you stay until the end, I'm going to let you build a free website, 2 free websites with AI, absolutely free, no strings attached. You just sign up and you can test it out. All right, I admit I stole this slide from somebody, but I like it. So AI is super powerful, and you know AI. I'm a big advocate for safety in AI, so I put this screen here because I like this Dr. Evil here. And he says, don't use these powers for evil. So yeah, what I'm going to show you today is super powerful. Don't start spamming the web with it. But I think you can use it for good here. So let's get started. All right. So in the past, building a website could take months and cost thousands. And this is actually how SeedProd started. So back in 2011, I was trying to start a business. And kind of the idea, what I learned is you put up a landing page, you drive traffic to it and see what kind of responses you would get. And to do this, it would take me about a week or more just to build a landing page and get it up and let people test it out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to speed up this process. I'm going to build a landing page. And it was a coming soon page, essentially, because of my ideas. I would stick up a landing page and then build the website behind it. And I released this as a free plugin on WordPress.org. And to my surprise, like 2 months later, I realized the plugin had I think it was 10,000 downloads. And I was like, wait a second, maybe this is my product. So I ended up shifting to that, and that's how SeedProd was born back in 2011 here. Now, I didn't work on SeedProd full-time. I actually continued to work a day job. I worked at the College of Charleston here locally. I was the webmaster. You probably don't even hear that term anymore, but that will kind of give away my age. I was the webmaster at the College of Charleston, and we built a new website from scratch. It took us a year to build the website and another year to implement it. So it took a long time. And even with nowadays with WordPress, you have these builders and templates. It still takes quite a long time, and a lot of times you still need to be a developer with tech skills. You kind of need to know what's going on. So the bottom line is, building a website is complex, it's time consuming, and it's expensive. My goal today is to show you how you can build a professional website in just 30 seconds without any coding or tech skills. I'm going to share with you 3 secrets how SeedProd has leveraged the latest technologies and years of experience to build websites and frankly make it fun, pain-free, and quick. That's my goal. And this picture is an AI-generated picture. And AI is not there quite yet with pictures. You can see here it says drag and drop. But my goal is to make you as happy as this person when you're working on websites. So again, stay till the end, and I'll give you the ability to try it out for free and see how it works for you. So as Brian mentioned, my name is John Turner. I'm the founder and president of SeedProd, where we simplify the process of creating landing pages and building websites. I have 20 plus years of experience and knowledge. My plugins have been downloaded 10 million plus times. And I actually, this was a story that came to me yesterday because my daughter was singing a song. But before I started SeedProd, I lived in Nashville, Tennessee. And I lived and worked on Music Row. And we had a lot of musicians that like, you know what, I can make a band website creator. And I could sell this to all the musicians. And I remember one day there was an artist that I saw sign up named Skilo. And if you've never heard of Skilo, he's an old school rap artist. And he has a song called "I Wish I Was a Taller." I wish I was a little bit baller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. And it's funny. I heard my daughter singing that song yesterday, and I told her that story, and she was not impressed. And that was not my claim to success. It did not take off. I had many more years of grinding before I would see some success. All right, so let's get into the old way of how all of us pretty much up until this point have built websites. So,
John, can I just ask one quick question?
Sure.
Can you just turn your camera back on because it froze? So I just undid it. Can you just turn it back on so that?
Oh yes, absolutely. There we go.
There we go.
Can you see me now?
We're all fixed now, guys. There we go. Sorted it.
All right. Very cool. So again, the old hard way, how we all used to do it, and some of us still do it now. So what we would do is we would find a WordPress theme, matching our brand or our needs, and then we would come up with pages. So we would say, oh, what content do we need? We'd write content outlines, and then we would write copy for all these pages. We would add visuals, and then we would actually build the thing, right? We'd create it out, and then if we were working with a client or ourselves, this would just be a continual feedback loop until we had what we wanted, a finished product. And really, you know, you could spend 8 weeks, $10,000 plus just for a simple website. So the solution, which we've been working on, is to create a website instantly. And you can actually do that with SeedProd and AI now. And I know what you're probably thinking, AI is super complex and I have no clue how to use it, or maybe you do. But today I want to show you how SeedProd actually removes all the friction so you can get an amazing website in seconds. And for those who are not familiar with AI, I kind of use this analogy because I've been playing with it quite a bit lately. And to me, AI is like an actor and you are the director. So AI is super powerful, but it's only powerful if you know how to direct it to do things, right? So if you want an awesome headline for your website, you would say, hey, you are the world's top copywriter. I need 10 hooks for my website based on here's what it's about. And it will do it for you. But it's all about learning how to direct it. And one key thing is it doesn't have a memory. Each new chat is typically it's starting from scratch. So as I've started to use AI, you know, you want to obviously start playing with it now to figure out how you can leverage it for yourself. And I'll give you some more tips as we move along here. Excuse me. So again, today I'm going to give you the cheat code, and I'm not just going to tell you about it. We're going to do a live demo here in about 10 minutes, and I'll walk you through the process. All right, so there's 3 secrets. So we got 3 secrets. So most website builders right now are geared toward developers and are not beginner friendly. With SeedProd, it's the only website builder I know that you can create a website in under 30 seconds. I've tried a lot of AI website builders, and a lot of them are less sophisticated or don't have as good results. And then finally, with SeedProd, we have an all-in-one solution. No need to spend extra money and buy extra plugins for mission functionality. So let's get into secret number 1. Like I said, most website builders are geared towards developers, and it is not as simple and yet powerful. So if you've been around the WordPress ecosystem for a while, you may or may not know that each version of WordPress is named after a jazz musician. And I thought this was an awesome quote by Charles Mingus, who was a jazz bassist, and actually WordPress version 1.2 from May 2024 or 2004 was named after him. And he has this quote here that says, "Making the simple complicated is commonplace. Making the complicated simple, awesomely simple, that's creativity. That's creativity." And that's kind of what drives me. I'm trying to make this process of creating websites and getting a final result as simple as possible. And we're not the only ones doing this. A lot of people realize that there's a need to create websites in the easiest way possible. And if you look at WordPress, they've been working on something called full website editing. And I saw this about, I guess it was in December when this came out. But Matt Mullenweg, who is the creator of WordPress, had a speed challenge with another person on building out a website. And they recorded it. And it was quite interesting just to see him use it and actually get frustrated with trying to build out a website. And the big takeaway here is full site editing is not user friendly. There's still a lot of work to be done to create websites in an easy way without being a tech expert and really knowing what you're doing. And like I said, there's other companies. You've got Beaver Builder, Oxygen, Elementor, Themely, SeedProd, Divi Builder. We're all trying to solve this solution, and we're all providing different approaches to solving this problem. But what I've noticed is a lot of these other website builders, they're still too complicated and limiting at the same time. And we're trying to solve that. We're trying to make it easy for people to build websites without having any technical knowledge. But if you do have technical knowledge, you can also create super advanced websites. So this is an example from my blog writer. Her name is Stacy, and she's an amazing writer, but she has zero tech skills. And she created this website for her personal site. I think she did this about a year ago. This is before we had any kind of AI website builder. She created this in about a day. And I saw it and I was like, wow, that is really amazing. For somebody with no tech skills. She impressed me with that. So that was super cool to see. And then we have people like marketers. So one of our sister companies, Opt-in Monster, they were wanting to create a landing page for their 10th celebration giveaway. And their website is built with WordPress. I think they're using the block editor, but they wanted a quick landing page that they could just put out. It's not part of the website. So they used SeedProd to create landing pages, and they used RafflePress, which I'll talk about later, to create their giveaways. And marketers are not technical people too. They know how to market. They don't know how to build. So it was quite cool to see people that just don't have the skills that you would expect build out something as awesome as this page. Next up, we have the SeedProd website. So if you go to our website, we have e-commerce. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And this was created by a professional web developer. So it does have the capability to build more professional stuff or complex stuff. And then finally, it's used by agencies. So Seahawk is an agency that works with companies like GoDaddy, Impressible. Basically, they're the white label. Like if you go to GoDaddy and you say, I want a website, these guys are doing it behind the scenes. And they'll use SeedProd. They give you a few options of how you want to build it out. So we have quite a diverse use case and user base of who can use SeedProd, and that's our goal. We try to make it as easy as possible, but if you need advanced functionality, we try to give you that. All right. Secret number 2. So this is secret. So basically, SeedProd, again, is the only website builder that I know of. If you know of another one, I would love to check it out, that you can build a website in 30 seconds. When we initially built out the prototype for our AI solution, it took about 5 minutes. and it would think and think and think. And I was like, that's just not acceptable. People want something instantly. So we worked for about 6 or 7 months, just really optimizing everything so we could get it down to under a minute was the goal. All right, live demo time. I want to show you just how easy it is. Again, how to build out these websites and how fast it can be. So Ryan, if you could just continue to let me know if you're seeing my screen, and do you see that?
Yeah, I see your screen. Can you widen your screen out at all?
Yes, absolutely. Let me log in here. Okay, so let me widen it out. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. It's made it much bigger.
Okay. All right, very cool. So the way it works is I've created some here just to show you. I created these yesterday, but let me show you how this works. So let me get our prompt. So you go here, and what it's going to do is ask you for a business or site name, and then basically a site description. And we have some examples here to kind of guide you on what it's looking for. But I have a prompt over here I'm going to put in, and let's see how this works. Let's see here. All right, so this prompt is for a Caribbean getaway house, which I wish I had, because it's cold here in Charleston. I was just telling Ryan before we got on the call that we might get some ice. And I think the last time we had snow was 7 years ago. But so yeah, this is for a beach giveaway. And basically we've given it a name, and we've given it a prompt here that says, hey, we're a luxurious oceanfront vacation rental in a Caribbean.
Hey, John.
Trip. Yes.
Can you make your screen any bigger? Someone's just asked if you can make it a little larger.
Let's see. What if I zoom? Is that better?
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much, John.
All right, very cool. And we just kind of give it some details, okay? And then if we want to, we can choose our color palette, like if we know what our color palette is, or we can let AI choose it. So I'm going to let AI choose it, and I'm going to hit next. And basically, this wakes up our minions. That's what I call our workers here. And this will start going through the process, and you can see it cranking out here. And we put 60 seconds because our median time is around 30 seconds. Some can take longer than others, but that's 60 seconds there. So I'm not going to sit here for the next 20 seconds and let that cranker. Oh, there we go, finishing up. Let's see if this works. All right, so that one took 28 seconds. And now, if I click on it here, you can see this is what it generated. And really, if you start going through and reading the copy is quite good. And all we did is give it a prompt of basically what we were looking for, and it generated this copy for us, this color scheme. It chose the fonts, it chose the layout, all this stuff in just a matter of seconds here. Okay, and again, you can go through and tweak pictures and stuff, but I think it's quite amazing with just 20 seconds. We've got an awesome review here. So in just 30 seconds, it created an entire website that we could basically at this point go and tweak and start using if we wanted to. So we've got our about page, and it will kind of give us some stuff here. So that's how easy it is to create a website. When we finished this, I was like, this is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe I can now create a website in a matter of seconds and basically have something to get started with. So again, we'll go to the contact us page, and some of this stuff would need to be tweaked out, but you could just get the gist of it. And then we got our blog, which has no content. So that's how it works. Let me show you a few examples of what other types of sites I created yesterday. And I'm not going to wait on the process here, but we created this one here, Rizzo, where it's basically a spa type site. And you can kind of see, again, we gave it a simple prompt, and it's figuring out the features that it needs. It's giving you a CTA. It's giving you more information on the service. It's picking out the pictures for it. It's picking out the color scheme. Everything is done. It's even creating fake testimonials. Obviously, you don't want to use those, but it's giving you a good starting place for a lot of this stuff here. So this is Rizzo. This is one I created yesterday. And what's unique about AI is you can add the same prompt over and over again, and you won't get the same results over. It's different each time. Let's look at a couple more here. So this was one we generated, which is like a kids land, basically, which is like a daycare service type of thing. And it generated this for us here. And again, the prompt was literally, I think, 3 sentences about what the service did, and it provides all this copy for you, and really quite good, I think, especially if you're just starting. And again, you can tweak all this. All right, and then let's look at the last one here, Urban Peak. So this one was like a real estate company, yeah. So you can kind of see here, it's generated this, it's got FAQs, and all this client reviews, and all this fun stuff. So again, the initial website is generated in 30 seconds. And then if you want to tweak it in our AI setting, or let me go back here. If you want to use it, you just download it and upload it to SeedProd if you're using that, and it's instantly working and available. If you want to tweak it, you can go in here and just kind of play around with the builder as well. So we're going to go here. So this is the SeedProd backend, and I'm not going to go into real depth of what all SeedProd can do because it's quite powerful. But as you can see here, you can create landing pages, you can create coming soon pages, maintenance mode pages, a login page, a 404 page. But specifically, what our AI builder did is create the theme, okay? And if we want to go in and edit the home page, we can just click here. And just like any other, builder, you can go in and click on stuff and start editing it, playing around with it, dragging it around. We have a massive number of blocks here, so we do not have WooCommerce or EDD installed, but we do have your basic blocks. And really just doing stuff is quick at that. It's quick and save. If you want to change a picture, so maybe that picture's not right, we'll hit delete, use stock photos, and we can do like kitchen. All right, there's our awesome kitchen with the house. And that's it. So it's really quite easy. And again, we come with a lot of advanced options, and we try to make it as easy. We try to balance out easy and advanced. But one of my favorite blocks is, I'll give you an example, is our pop-up block. So this block is pretty cool. So I'll pause it, and then let's click on the settings here. And one of my favorite things put on a site is a teaser video. And what that does is it'll start playing, and it will basically, when you come to a website, you'll see it playing, so it has some movement and stuff, but the audio is muted. And that's the reason it's muted is because on mobile sites, they won't allow you to do that. And some desktop sites as well won't let you auto just start a video and it playing. But this will entice visitors to click on the video to start playing it, and it will start over and basically start playing the video. And we have a lot of other advanced blocks like that. And then I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find the other option here. Sticky. This is a cool one too. So let's see if it'll work now. Hopefully I don't lie to you. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we got some overlay there. But what this does is this sticks the video to the bottom. But also we've got a block there. I need to look at that. Live demos, you gotta love them there. But again, we have a lot of blocks that you can use to build out your website with, and a lot of different options. So let me go back to the presentation here. And we'll go back to secret number 3. Again, we do have an all-in-one solution, so we try to avoid making people buy extra plugins for extra functionality. So, for example, a lot of other plugins you'll need, like, to get that video block, you'll need, Elementor Pro or unlimited ad limits, and you start adding all these up, and it becomes a massive amount of money you have to spend just to get extra functionality. With SeedProd, again, we include all this stuff. We try to make it as easy as possible and make sure everyone has everything they need. We actually also include not only all of this, but one of my favorite things is email marketing integrations. So if you use ConvertKit or just Kit Now or MailChimp or whatever, all that's also included. So you can hook up your mail client. We include the dynamic photos or the stock photos. We include dynamic text. Just a lot of stuff that I needed when I built my website. I was like, why is this not included? We're just going to put it in there. All right. So again, I think we achieved our goal. We built a website in 30 seconds. It was my dream website. I wish I had the Caribbean house. We'll see. Maybe one day in the future there. But, again, I want you to try this for free and see how it works for you. And again, I want to encourage you to try AI. Even if you're not using SeedProd, go to AI, put in a role, all this stuff that we built, choosing the fonts, choosing the color scheme. We just created these virtual advisors. So I'd be like, all right, you're the best person at choosing fonts, or I can't remember the name of what the type of person is, but we basically said, you're the best. Here's the list of available fonts. And I gave them like the list of Google fonts. Give me the best font pairing for this type of website, or give me some color schemes for this type of website. And today you can go to ChatGPT, type that in for your own website and get copy, color schemes, all that kind of stuff, even without SeedProd. We've just kind of packaged it up in an easy-to-use package. So again, if you want to try SeedProd, we have an offer for you today I'd like to share with you. And again, even if you don't get SeedProd, you can try the AI Builder for free. And I'm happy to share any tips about generating some of this content and elements for a website as we proceed here. So our offer for you today is basically, if you want to purchase today, you can get SeedProd Pro 1 year. The value is $399. You'll get all our templates. So basically, we have 350 professional templates that are not AI generated. We have a designer generate those, and you can browse those and use those. You'll also get RafflePress Pro, which is the giveaway plugin I highlighted. I'll speak about that more in a second. And then finally, you'll get to build 2 free AI websites just to test it out to see what you can come up with. So RafflePress, what is RafflePress? It's something we use internally. We built it actually for our Black Friday giveaways, but it's a plugin that lets you basically create giveaways if users do something on your website. So say you want them to sign up for your mailing list, or you want them to follow you on Twitter or Facebook. You can put this in, and if they do it, you give them an entry, and then you can give away a prize to whoever wins. So it helps spark your basically followers and viral giveaways and contests. All right, so again, this is what all you're going to get. You're going to get the SeedProd, the templates, RafflePress, and 2 free AI websites. And the value is almost $5,000. But I'm not going to charge you that today. Today, I want to make an offer for $159 if you're interested. Again, if you're not interested, you can try the 2 websites for free. I'll share that more at the end. But it's an amazing deal. You'll get RafflePress for free for a year. You'll get SeedProd Pro and everything you need to get started to build what we just built. So in the past, I had 2 choices, basically. I could continue to build websites hard, manual way, and get left behind. Or we could start using the latest tools in AI to make it cheaper and easier to build our websites and landing pages. So, you have those 2 choices as well. And again, if you don't even get SeedProd, I do encourage you to start using AI, exploring it, see how you can leverage it to help you create what you need for your website and for your business. All right, so final slide here. You can go click on these links down below here, seedprod.com/deal100 to get the deal. if you want that. It'll be available till Friday, and then we're taking it down. And if you just want to try the AI builder, you can go to SeedProd.com, try AI, no credit card. You just put in your email, your name, and you get that screen that I just showed there, and you can play with it. And that's it. Again, I hope you walked away with some value and at least start playing with AI. That's the main takeaway for you today.
Cool. Okay, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Sorry if you've asked more questions. We'll try and cover those questions, or you can try and contact John or the team at SeedProd if you've got any questions from this workshop in particular. John, how can people contact you and the team?
Sure, absolutely. So you can find me on Twitter at John Turner, and I have a personal website, johndturner.com. You can ping me there. I've got a contact form there. Happy to ask any questions. If it's about SeedProd, we've got a contact form on the website, and you can use that to ping us with any other questions that you have. You can also reach support at seedprod.com directly.
All right, fantastic, John. Thanks so much for the workshop today. It's been fantastic. You guys out there, thank you so much for asking questions, because they've really widened out what we can talk about and get into some details that other people might have felt that they just haven't been able to ask the questions. So thank you guys for everyone joining this workshop.
Yes.
I hope everyone's got the value from it that we're looking for in the WP Beginner workshops. From me and John, thanks so much for joining us, and we hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.